Good morning students. In the previous class we see the formula of Bernoulli and integration by parts. So using these results to solve some more problems, using by integration by parts to solve the problem. You see the next exercise 11.8. You see the question, integrate the following with respect to x. It's a big sum and also is important 5 more question. What is the integration value of e power ax into cos bx? Also it is one of the formula. It's a famous formula. Now we solve the problem with respect to x. How to write in symbol? The symbol is within an integration symbol. E power ax into cos bx. So to find one integration value. So actually we write this e power ax cos bx into dx. Now to find that value. Directly there is no formula. Suppose e power ax alone, integrating value is e power ax by a. Cos bx is alone sin bx divided by b. But both are in variable and also in product. UV formula is applicable only for in differentiation. It's not a differentiation, it is a integration. But we integrate fully with respect to x. So now to find this integrating term, in integrating the first letter is I, so I will take it is I. Let I is equal to e power ax cos bx into dx. Now to find this integration value, so I will take it is I. What is the reason it is exactly is I, sir? The same term will occur one more time. So instead of this integration, we will use the symbol is I, so I will take it is I. Now we solve this problem by applying the integration by parts. In integration by parts, what is the LHS? You remember the formula? Integration by parts, the LHS is integration of u dv. RHS uv minus integrating of v du. So we are using this formula, so we write the formula. Applying integration by parts. The formula is integral u dv is equal to uv minus integrating of v d. What is the reason to write the first formula? Means we need in how many terms in RHS? In RHS we need u, v, in integration v, d. So what is the LHS? U, dv. So one term is a u and all the remaining terms are dv. So actually it is our given question. In which term is u and which term is dv is very important. But you see both are repeated terms. E power ax, differentiation this process goes up to infinity. Cos bx, differentiation or integration process goes up to infinity. For example, the integrating of cos is sin. Again we integrating of sin is minus cos. So this process is going on. So your choice will be take any value, but it is easily, I will take that value is u here. Okay, what is our integrating LHS? U dv. I will take the value of u is cos bx. So the remaining all the terms are dv. So the term is u. What about dv? E power ax into dx. All terms are dv. I will take the value of u is cos bx and all the remaining terms are dv. The term is u and all the remaining terms are dv. dv is e power ax into dx. Okay. In RHS, the remaining terms, needed terms are u, v. Okay, u term is there. V, dv only, so we find v. And also in integration v, du. So we need du. So in u, we find du. The value of u is cos bx. What about du? Du means we are taking just differential. The differential of causes, the differentiation of causes. The differentiation of causes minus sin. So minus sin bx first of all over. The differentiation of cos bx is over minus sin bx. But it is a composite function. Again, the differential of bx is in bx, b is a constant. Okay, we take constant. And the differential of x with respect to no variable, the differential of x is dx. So b dx. So the value of du is First of all, I put minus. The constant term is b sin bx into dx. So we need du. So in this sum, the value of du is minus b sin bx into dx. Okay, this part is over. Next, we need to find the value of v. dv is there. How to find v? In dv, how to find v? We are by taking integration. So integrating on both sides, integral dv is equal to integrating of e power ax into dx. Integrating of dv is v. Integrating of e power ax is e power ax whole divided by, just I write here, okay? E power x formula is e power x, but it is a composite function. Again, the differentiating of ax with respect to x, we put the answer in denominator. In ax, a is a constant. X with respect to x is 1. A of 1 is a. So the integrating of e power ax is e power ax by a. Now we apply all the values in the formula. Okay, we apply all values in the formula. What is LHS? Integrating of u dv. So integrating of, we will take the value of u is cos bx. dv, the value of dv is e power ax dx. Okay, LHS over is equal to, in RHS, what is the first two term? Product of u and v. What is the value of u? Cos bx. Okay, v, the value of v is e power ax by a. These two terms are over. By our formula, minus integration symbol, minus integration symbol, again v du, the value of v e power ax by a is the value of v. Du, the value of du is minus b sin bx into dx. So now we use all values in the formula. I rewrite the LHS. I rewrite the LHS as e power ax cos bx dx. Okay, all in product. So it's our given sum. So e power ax into cos bx dx. So cos bx into e power ax, I write it is e power ax cos bx whole divided by a. Okay, in product I write it is whole divided by. Now we see in this integration, what are the constants? You see the numerator b is a constant, lies alone, and denominator a is a constant. And also you see this minus into minus is plus, plus, I will take outside the constant. Okay, numerator b, denominator a, I will take outside the constant. What is the remaining? Integration of e power ax. Okay, we already take outside b and a. So what is the remaining? Sin bx into dx. So we solve one integration. We again one more integration will come. So this is the given sum is nothing but I. So I will take it is I. E power ax cos bx whole divided by a plus b by a, integrating of e power ax sin bx into dx. Again, in this term, using this integration, we are applying the integration by parts formula. It is also our given sum. Instead of cos here involving sin. Again, the integrating of sin will come minus cos. So in this purpose, the given sum will take it is I. We write again applying integration by parts. In which step will we use the integration by parts? That's it. Because this two, there is no integration involved. The integration involved is this one. Again, integration by parts. What is the LHS? Integrating of u dv. So in this integration, one term is a u and the remaining terms are dv. This previously we will be taking this integration, cos will be taking it is u. So here also we will do the same work. I will take the value of u is sin bx, and all the remainings are dv. The value of dv is e power ax into dx. U is equal to sin bx and dv is equal to e power ax dx. I already write the formula of integration by parts. So second time I don't write the formula, I will take the terms directly. LHS is u dv. In RHS, what are the terms are required? U v. In integration b du. So in u we find du. In dv we find v. The next step is taking differential. U differential is du. Now we identify what is the differential of sin bx. Differential of sin bx. First of all, the differentiating of sin bx is cos bx. Okay, over. But it is a composite function. Again, the differential of bx is, in bx, always the constants a, b, c are constants. So in bx, b is a constant. So we keep b. And the differential of x with respect to no variable, the differential of x is a variable. The differential of x is dx. So the value of du is equal to, I write first the constant b cos bx, okay? I write first the constant b cos bx into dx. Okay, here dv, same process, taking integration. So integral dv, integration of e power ax into dx. So v is equal to e power ax divided by a. Now we substitute this value in this integration. Actually, it is of the form integrating of u dv. By integration by parts, u dv formula is uv minus integrating of v du. Okay, now it is of the form integrating of u and all the remaining terms are dv. By integration by parts, integral u dv formula is uv minus integrating of v du. So the remaining term is no change. Now you see LHS is I, you see I, is equal to e power ax cos bx by a plus b by a is already outside b by a, and now I use the formula of integrating of u dv. By integrating u dv formula is u v. Okay, it is a u v. You see the board, the value of u is sin bx. Okay, I write sin bx. V e power ax by a. Okay, minus integrating of again v e power ax by a into du. The value du is b cos bx into dx. So first time is no change. E power ax cos bx whole divided by a plus. Now you see this b by a is common in both the terms. So now I multiply inside the term b by a. First I write the constant. So b, I write it is a square. Okay. B, a into a into a is a square. E power x into sin bx. I multiply this to e power x into sin bx. Plus into minus is minus first of all. Here also we will take outside the constant. You see already one b is there. I reduce one step. This b. Here also we see one b is there. So b into b is b square divided by in denominator also a. Here also one a. So a into a is a square. Okay. A. Here also one a square. So b into b square by a square. What is the remaining? Integrating of e power ax cos bx into dx. Okay. So now again we integrate that term, sir. No need. You see, it is nothing but our given sum. It is our given sum e power ax into cos bx. The process goes up to infinity. But we will take that term is already I. So using this integration symbol, we will take it is I. So already in LHS is given some I e power ax cos bx by a plus b by a square e power ax sin bx, or we write it is b e power ax sin bx whole divided by a square also is our choice, minus b square by a square is nothing but our given sum, so I will be taking it is I. We find the value of I only, okay? We find the value of I only. I only means we find the given sum only. Suppose the minus term comes in LHS, the minus term comes in LHS, it becomes plus. Already the term I is there in LHS. The minus term becomes, that's why, plus b square by a square into I, okay? The minus term becomes in LHS. The first term, e power ax cos bx a whole divided by a over, plus in second term also I will take a whole divided by a square also. What is the second term? b e power ax sin bx, I write it is a whole square, whole divided by a square. We write b by a square or whole divided by a square. What is the reason here also we write a whole square, sir? You see these two terms. The LCM of a and a square is a square, okay, a and a square. So in this purpose I write whole divided by square. You see in LHS one whole number, one fraction number. So we will take cross multiplication. So we take cross multiplication, we get I a square or a square I plus b square I whole divided by a square. So in LHS now we will be taking cross multiplication. So these steps are no need now. I cross multiply the LHS, so a square I plus b square I whole divided by a square. Whole divided by a square. In RHS, in this two step, I will be taking the LCM. What is the LCM of a and a square? The LCM of a and a square is a square. So whole divided by a square. But the first term denominator is a, but our LCM is a square. In which term we multiply a, we get a square. The term is a. So we multiply the term a to the numerator, we get a into e power ax cos bx plus the LCM term is also lies in the denominator, so you write the numerator as it is. What is the numerator? b e power ax into sin bx. Any term is cancelled here, there is a chance. You see, this a squares are fully cancelled. So I is common in both the term, and also it is our given sum, so I will take outside I in both the term. So a square plus b square into I. You see in RHS any term is common, one term is common. You identify the term is e power ax. So I will take outside e power ax. What is the remaining first term? A cos bx plus in second term b sin bx. We need only the term I. The multiplication term comes that side denominator. Okay, in product term comes in RHS denominator. So we write it is e power ax divided by a square plus b square. So this term I will take outside, or we write whole divided by also. But e power ax, the product term becomes that side division into a cos bx plus b sin bx. I is nothing but our given sum. Therefore, integrating of the value of I is e power ax cos bx into dx is equal to e power ax divided by a square plus b square of a cos bx plus b sin bx. It is an integration, so lastly we add the constant c. So it is the integrating value of e power ax into cos bx dx. It's a big sum, but the concept is very well known. We find the answer, and also it is the formula. There will be two formula. One is e power ax into cos bx, and another one is e power ax into sin bx. Suppose in your test or exam and 5 mark question, we evaluate or we integrate, we do follow this step. We using the formula of integration by parts. The process is come and come again. So that's why we will take the given integration is I. Then to solve, it is the answer of integrating of e power ax into cos bx. Now we are using the formulas. Okay, first are the some important formula. The previous one is also a formula you must memorize. Okay, the result of e power ax cos bx into dx. In previous sum, we find what is the value of integrating of e power ax into cos bx. The value is e power ax divided by a square plus b square of a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c. Okay, now we already proved that value. Okay, it's one of the result. And another one is also there. Instead of cos, sin e power ax into sin bx dx. The outside of the bracket is same. E power ax by a square plus b square. But inside is changes. Start from a sin bx minus b cos bx plus c. So it's also a formula. You must memorize these two formula. As easily, I start from cos, e power ax into cos. The bracket is also start from cos. A cos bx plus b sin bx. If it is sin, you see, you start from sin. But minus sign is there. So for your easy understanding or memorize the formula, you memorize the integrating of cos is plus sign. So plus. Integrating of sin is minus cos, so minus. So this is two formula. So we already derive how to come this answer in exercise. In an example, directly the sum is given. So you understand this sum, you automatically understand this problem also. It's also just evaluate e power ax sin bx dx. In one more question is given, so it's a direct answer. But in 3 mark or 5 mark, the question will be asked, so don't write directly the answer. You must derive by applying the integration by parts, then the answer will come. Do the same work of this process. If we take this value of u, all values are dv. We will be taking the given integration is I, then the answer is automatically will come. So e power x into cos bx, all terms are positive. E power ax into sin bx, the middle term is minus. But outside of the bracket, both the terms are same. Okay. So here a is the coefficient of x in e power. Okay. And b is the coefficient of x in cos or sin. Now using this result, we solve some problems. So the problem is involving just 2 mark or 3 mark. So it's a 2 formula. So you must memorize this 2 formula. Now using this formula, we solve some sums. The same exercise, second subdivision. First subdivision is e power x into cos bx. You see the second subdivision. Evaluate e power 2x into sin 2x. It is our given sum. Integrating of e power 2x sin x dx. It is our given sum. But using this formula, the no word is not given in your test or exam. You must confirm. The integrating is of the form, okay, e power ax into sin bx. So using the formula. One term is e power ax, and another term is sin bx. So we write the formula, we know that. Integrating of e power ax sin bx dx. Sin is there, so use this formula. E power ax into sin bx dx. The formula is e power ax divided by a square plus b square of a sin bx by our formula minus b cos bx plus c. Now we compare our formula to in our given sum. Okay, we comparing here. In place of a and in place of b, which numbers are occur? Do you identify? In place of a and in place of b, what are the numbers are occur here? In place of a, 2 is there. Okay, e power ax is there, e power 2x is there. So in place of a, 2. So the value of a is 2. And in place of b, sin bx. So sin just x. You know 1 into x is x. So the place b is 1. So in this formula, whenever a is there, we replace a by 2 and we replace b by 1. Therefore, integrating of e power a is 2x. Just I write sin x. Okay, actually sin bx. Sin of 1 into x. 1 into x is x. So sin x is equal to e power ax. E power 2x. Okay, whole divided by a square 2 square by our formula plus b square 1 square within a bracket a sin bx. The value of a 2. I write just 2 sin x. The value of a is a 2. Sin of 1 into x is 1 into x is x. So sin x minus b cos bx minus b 1 cos x plus c. Here 1 of cos of 1 into x. Here also no need to put 1. Just we write cos x. So 1 of cos 1 into x is cos x. E power 2x. What is the final answer of this one? It's the easy one, so I reduce one step. The value of 2 square 4 and the value of 1 square 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. So that value is e power 2x divided by 5. Okay, 4 plus 1 is 5. Now within this bracket, the bracket is our choice. If we take a square bracket or parenthesis, 2 sin x minus 1 into cos x is cos x. Cos x plus c. So it is the answer of our given integration. Here important, the concept of using this formula in your mind. Depending upon our given problem, we use the result is one term is e power and another term is sin. Now we are using the another sum, e power minus x into cos 2x. Okay, now we solve the problem. E power minus x cos 2x into dx. Here also the question will be asked, just evaluate or integrating the term with respect to x. So the idea of using the formula is our own idea. You see the given sum is of the form e power some x, that is e power ax, and cos 2x, so cos bx. So it is of the form e power ax into cos bx. So I write this formula, integrating of e power ax into cos bx dx. The formula of that one is, you must memorize the formula, e power ax divided by a square plus b square of a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c. Because the integration is of the form e power ax into cos, so we are using this formula. Now compared to the formula in our given sum, what is the value of a and what is the value of b? We must understand what is the value of a and what is the value of b. The value of a and the value of b in the given sum is the value of a. Instead of a here minus x. So the value of a is minus 1. And the value of b is cos bx. Instead of b here 2. So the value of b is 2. So we compare the formula in our given sum. The value of a is a minus 1 and the value of b is 2. So integrating of e power ax, the value of a is minus 1. Minus 1 into x is minus x. Cos bx, cos bx, the value b is 2. So 2 into x is 2x. Cos 2x into dx is equal to e power ax. I write just e power minus x, okay? E power, the value of a is minus 1 into x. Minus 1 into x is minus x. Divided by a square plus b square. A square minus 1 the whole square plus b square is 2 square. A cos bx, the value of a is minus 1 minus just 1 of cos 2x, okay? Cos, the value b is 2x plus b sin bx, the value b is 2 sin 2x, 2 sin 2x plus c. So e power minus x over numerator over. The final answer of the denominator minus 1 the whole square 1, 2 square 4, 1 plus 4 is 5. Here minus cos 2x, okay? Minus cos 2x plus 2 sin 2x plus c is the answer. Is our required answer. Or, sir, I read the first two positive terms, sir. Okay. We write e power minus x divided by 5 of 2 sin 2x minus cos 2x also. Is our choice. We write either the positive or we leave as it is. Or e power minus x by 5 of 2 sin 2x minus cos 2x plus c also. So this answer is 4. Now in second we see one more sum. Into second subdivision, e power minus 4x into sin 2x. Again, e power minus 4x into sin 2x. Now we solve this problem. E power minus 4x into sin 2x dx. Now it is of the form, in integration it is of the form e power ax into sin bx. So we write the formula first. Integrating of e power ax sin bx into dx is equal to, the formula is e power ax by a square plus b square. We must memorize the formula. Is a sine, so starting term is also sine, that is a sin bx. Important, minus by formula minus b cos bx plus c. So the concept of using this formula is must. Okay, now compare the formula to the given sum. Compare the formula to the given sum. What is the value of a? The value of a is e power ax, e power minus 4x. The value of a is minus 4. The value of b is sin bx. In place of b here, 2. So the value of b is 2. So integrating of e power minus 4x sin 2x into dx is equal to e power ax, e power minus 4x, e power minus 4x divided by a square plus b square. The value of a square minus 4 square plus b square is 2 square. Wow. A sin bx. What is the value of a? Minus 4. So minus 4 sin 2x. Okay. Minus 4 sin 2x. Minus by formula minus b. The value of b is 2. 2 cos 2x plus c is e power minus 4x by minus 4 the whole square plus 2 square. So 16 plus 4. You see, in both term minus is common. So it will be taken outside or you write as it is. First I write it is minus 4 sin 2x minus 2 cos 2x plus c. The next step I will be taking just outside the minus Okay, I will take outside just minus term only. So the remaining is e power minus 4x by 16 plus 4 is 20. I will take outside minus. So what is the remaining? 4 sine 2x plus 2 cos 2x plus c. I will take outside minus only because both the term minus is common. So the answer is n of over. Suppose, sir, one more term is common here. Yes, which term is common? 2, 4. In 2 and 4, we will take outside 2. Suppose if we take outside 2, this 20 also cancel. But, sir, I don't remember this step. I will take just outside the minus term only, sir. Okay, this step is enough. Or, sir, I stop here. So, I don't take outside the minus. No problem. It's also an answer. But important, you must memorize this formula. The integration is of the form. Okay, students. Now in this video, we see two formula. The formula is integration of e power ax into cos bx and integrating of e power ax into sin bx. You must memorize the formula, and also the derivation of the formula is also important in 5 more questions. In 5 more questions, these two derivations are important. I again tell the formula. Integrating of e power x into cos bx dx. Formula is e power x divided by a square plus b square. Within a bracket, a cos bx plus b sin bx plus c. I derive this formula also. Okay, it's an important formula. I derive this formula also. In example, integrating of e power x into sin bx is there. Okay, I explain the exercise problem. In example, integrating of e power x into sin bx formula is there. The formula is e power x divided by a square plus b square. Okay, outside is no change. In bracket, a sin bx minus b cos bx. Okay, plus c. So you must try in our class note. I do the exercise problem. You must try the example problem. And also in exercise, I do some problems by using these two formulas. The left of the problem, one or two problems is there. You must try and check your answer. The answer, it may be that is, suppose will be is not taking outside the minus term. Or, sir, I don't take the outside the same common number. It's no problem. But it is easily will be take outside the same number. Just will be take outside, and the remaining answer will come automatically.